Test, test. What's going on, guys? I got inspired by another YouTuber to try to do some challenges live. I was studying Python for a few months and then switched to JavaScript because the school I'm going to is a boot camp for JavaScript. So anyway, let's pull up some challenges. I worked through a couple. So let's just go to the next one. All right, filter out strings from an array. Create a function that takes an array. Well, let me magnify this. Did I not screen share? Oh, you can't even see anything. Hold up. Let me turn on the screen share. All right, you should be able to see the screen. This is my first one, so I'm kind of like testing it out. All right, so we're going to get some positive numbers and strings and returns a new array without the strings. Oh, it's an array of positive number and strings, not both. So we just have to take out the strings. It's pretty easy, or seemingly. So there's an example of what we need to do in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and see how they call things. Array. So const array, and then we're going to just copy and paste the example. So they're giving us that, and we want to spit out the same thing. Just keep the numbers without the strings. So I think we can use reduce. So this is a function you can use on arrays, and yeah, basically you can choose what you want to keep and get rid of what you don't. So you set any variable name. We'll just use like X, and that syntax. And then basically a true or false statement. So is there a function in JavaScript that's like, in Python, it was like is number. But here, let me go ahead and JavaScript is number. Okay, so number dot is integer. Is integer. Maybe we can use that. So let's try it. So I'm actually going to test that out since it's my first time using that function. So 2.is integer. Huh. Oh, number dot is integer. And then you put the number in there. Awesome. So we'll test it. Oh, sorry. So on the right side is my live console. So it's continuously running. So it'll show you the output. So when I put in like 3 to number dot is integer, it comes back as true. But here, let's test out string 3, false. Okay, awesome. So number dot is integer. Let me paste this in the comments in case I forget it. So coming back to our main challenge, we're taking that array and we're reducing it. There's the syntax. So this is basically gonna iterate over your array, and it's gonna call every time it iterates. It's gonna call it x. So now you need the true false statement. So x dot number dot is integer, and then x. So hopefully it's iterating over R. It's assigning each to x, and then it's testing if x, if number dot is integer x. R dot reduce. And right now it's coming back as false, but we want the whole shebang. Let me double check the reduce function, because I thought that oh no, so number dot is integer x. What am I doing here? R dot reduce. Yeah, let me check the reduce function real quick. Reduce. Oh, is it filter? It's filter, not reduce. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. So reduce is a different one that's like used for summing and stuff, which I'm not familiar with, and I tried once and I sucked at it. So yeah. So now we just have to change this into the function that eDabbit wants for us to give the solution. So I'm going to copy and paste it. And I'll comment out the work we did. All right, so they're giving us that array. We want to use the filter function, and then the syntax for it is to choose any variable. We'll stick with x. And then you need your true or false statement. So number dot is integer x. And I think that might be it. But let's go ahead and test out our function. So we call the function filter array, and then we can make any array we want. So let's do 22, sorry, 22A3. Why doesn't that work? Filter array, and then we're feeding it this array. filter array. What are we doing wrong? Why isn't that's strange. The console isn't even showing an error. So let me try. Yeah, why isn't it returning any? Oh, we don't have a return statement in my function. I suck. So return. Yeah. So I forgot the return statement. So the function was taking the argument and doing it absolutely. Well, maybe it was doing something, but it wasn't returning anything. So anyway, we tested it out and it worked for that one. So I think it's good. Let's go ahead and submit it to eDabit, get those points. And then we can check also if, the coolest part with all the challenge sites is seeing like who did it the best, like who had the best solution. So we can go ahead and after you submit on the site, you can see whose solution was the best. So I don't know if you heard that, but I don't know if sounds are enabled on the stream, but it passed all the tests. So basically, eDabit fed in all these different arrays. And no, hold on. it tested all these arrays. Here's our function name, and then it fed in all these. And our function spit back this. So it even tested like weird special character, but it doesn't matter because it's in a string. So, so we passed. And then I always like to view the challenge solutions. So here's the top rated one. And that's kind of interesting because this guy is kind of new. Most of the senior people have like thousands and thousands of XP, but he has the top rated solution. So function filter array, turn array.filter. So he used up to here, he used exactly the same thing that we did. He just called his variable n, but it doesn't matter at all. And then he used type of n, triple equal number. So we used number.isInteger, and instead right here, sorry. And instead his test was type of. And just to show you, like, that works just as fine. I'm not really familiar with type of, but I mean, I assume it just returns the type of whatever you're dealing with. So if we paste it into our code here, and we got to change the n to x, it still works. So that's interesting. The type of, when you do type of and then an integer, it gives you back just the string number. That's kind of cool. All right, so this was just like my first stream just to test it out, just to make sure like there's sound and it works. So I'll probably end it there, but I don't know. I hope I can work through these. Like, I don't know, people might find it annoying because I'm so new, but like the best would be if I could work through these and then people help me out on the chats. So yeah, I'll try to do this as much as I can. Thanks.